All right, welcome back to Oh Crap, What's Next? I have this camping chair that somebody had left or thrown it away because this area right here that goes into the back of the chair was broken. Okay, and normally you get this kind of bead that goes around the stitching area, and it creates a bead around it, which it makes it look better. It's like a trim bead, and it's gone, but I don't care at this point, right? So what I'm doing is I'm using this old tool. It's an awl, and I got some waxed nylon string here, and basically I'm stitching it back together. So let me grab some scissors right here. And I'm going to cut some thread that's already here. And I'm going to reuse this because I'm going camping in the morning for a couple of days with some friends. And I'm going to be doing some fishing. So we got some good video coming of me fishing here pretty soon. All right, so what do I want to do? Well, what I want to do is I'm going to need more thread to come through here. And why? So you have to do this a certain way. It has to be done correctly. Where's my tools? Hang on. Oop. And I prefer to do stuff as you see on my own to fix things, and I like fixing my own things. And I'm going to be doing some leather stitching pretty soon. Okay, give me one sec. All right. This is the wrench that holds this needle in here. It has to go a certain direction. So the needle itself has a slot along the edge, and it goes right through the center. All right. And that's how it fed up by the bottom of this, where the thread is wrapped around this holder. And so here we go. So what I'm going to do is I need to pull some thread out because I got to start with more stitching, okay? And I'm going to cut this, let's see. Once I get it through here, okay, I'm going to cut it. Let's see. And I'm going to pull the thread up through and give myself enough thread, if I can get a hold of this. There we go. So it's basically a stitch. So it's like a sewing machine stitch, right? So you need enough thread to finish your stitch on the side in which. So let's do this. I'm going to cut the thread right here. I'm going to continue on because I wasn't going to continue on in the beginning. So I got the thread, this thread hanging out like so, okay? This is going to be for the top part. And it looks like, I don't know if that has a, no, it's not. Okay. I see. But the top is a little bit screwed up. So I'm going to have to take a couple more stitches And so whatever you stitch on the top, you need to have extended out on the bottom, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and insert it through, and as you can see, it came through. Now as you pull it back a little bit, you have the loop from the needle here, right? So you need to take the top thread, stick it through that, okay? Now that's your locking stitch for the top, and you pull out, okay? And I'm going to do one more. To lock that in again. And now as I pull back, it should lock it. And I'm going to do one on the bottom from the old string. I'm going to lock that in too. Because I cut it, I didn't know I was going to continue on, but I did. Okay, now you got that string on top, and you got this one coming in now. So I'm going to bring this one in, and you pull it back a little, and then you have a little loop, right? And then you take the string that's on top, you pass it through, and you pull back. And as you pull back, oh, I missed. I guess I'm blind. I'm blind. Okay. There we go. You got to put it through. Actually, my eyes are bad. I'm going to be having some cataract surgery pretty soon. So, all right, now it's locked. You see that? It's locked. And this is the string that's going to go through the whole top to create your stitch. And so you find where you want to put it. You insert it, you back off. You take your string. What are the chances of me hitting that string? I did. I went right through the center of that string. Can you believe that? Okay. And that creates a stitch. Silo, Elo, and stitch. And you don't want to get your fingers because that's going to hurt. So you could do this with leather and any kind of fabric. And so now at this point, I'm going to have my chair back in order. And I'm going to go down here and get a couple of real good stitches after, okay? So that's how you do this old-fashioned all stitching, and that's what I'm doing here at Oh Crap What's Next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the camping creek.